So, Greg, what do you think about certifications? This is kind of a controversial topic. A lot of people out there are either certification haters or they pump up certifications and they have the alphabet soup at the end of their name on LinkedIn. Thoughts?
It's true. They're very popular. We know that. I don't know that certifications are going away anytime soon, and I think they're necessary. But because of how much noise there is around certifications, I kind of get why there's some polarized viewpoints. What have you heard?
Well, just it sounds like a lot of haters. Like basically, people who don't have certifications are like, "Oh, certifications don't mean anything, man. It's about what you know." Yeah, true. But at the same time, a certification sometimes goes hand in hand with something. I've never run into a doctor who got there by just like work life experience. They got degrees, they got certifications, board certified, and now they're your surgeon. Granted, they might have got D's through college, but they passed the board. I hope they are qualified. No, I.
I think what
Yep. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, so I mean, there's a difference between the level of certifications. I think that's part of it. I mean, you've got depends on what you're getting validated for. And there might be a difference between a certification for, say, like somebody who's in construction, where that's necessary. I don't want somebody who's not qualified and not certified who doesn't have licensing, for instance. A certification binds them to a whole lot of authentication to what it is they say they do. There's some certifications that don't necessarily have the proof behind it. It's just they're too easy to get. Anybody can get them, but doesn't really mean that you know what you're doing.
Sure, like a certificate of completion kind of thing. You showed up,
Yeah.
you breathed, you had a pulse.
You got some basic knowledge. If you can pass the test, that means you went to the class. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, I suppose I personally, I mean, I'm biased. We're both Scrum.org trainers, and the assessments to become certified in any of our courses actually are a little bit tough, and to become a trainer is crazy hard. So I respect those because I know how difficult they are. But yeah, I suppose I can see the point. Some people just don't value them because they aren't valuable. But sure, while you can pass and get a certification and not know your stuff, you can also know your stuff and not have a certification. But why not have both? What's the bad
Yeah.
thing about having both? Knowledge and certifications.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Doesn't hurt to get certed. I think there maybe is too much noise and celebration about each individual cert. But and I think over time we're going to see the maturity of certifications and their meaning improve. I've got some theories for another topic, another day around that. But yeah, what we have by way of certifications in our classes, I'm a big fan of. I think they're good, they're relevant, and yeah, people should pursue them if they can.
All right, so I think we're wrapping it up here. Certifications aren't everything, but sure, nice to have one. It's good to have the knowledge and the certification. Why not?
Yeah, yeah, I want another cert.